Let's start in child's, but well, tell me like what is your fitness goals? Like what do you want out of this? Stretching, fitness? Yeah.
Specifically hips and lower back area,
Okay.
and anything to do with my legs. Like I had a bunch of burns, like 50% of my body was covered in third-degree burns, so
Oh
I had a
man.
lot of problems with my legs. Yeah. Consequently,
Well, you're in the right place.
surgeries later.
Oh man.
So
Okay. Well, welcome to
that's
yoga.
what I like. But whatever you guys do,
Yeah, we do lots of legs.
I don't know anything about this.
Do you do other kinds of workouts?
Not really.
Did you do YouTube yoga?
Yeah, I was trying different ones with Adriana.
Oh yeah, I like her. Yeah.
I liked her.
Yeah, she's a good one.
It wasn't. I'm not necessarily trying to do cardio in here tonight, but I will if that's what we do. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think some of that speed yoga stuff looked kind of.
Oh yeah, there's some fast heat.
I'll be done in like 30 seconds.
Yeah, we're pretty restorative, like more.
That's what I call it. I don't know. It looked like more like cardio workout than yoga to me.
Okay. Well, we'll start in child's pose. So that would be knees wide, big toes together. Reach your hands forward, stretching the fingers forward. Find a breath in, breath out. And inhale. Exhale. Just taking a few breaths here. Mindfully, fully in and out. Good. Letting go of any judgment, expectation, or competition for this class. Staying connected to the present moment by focusing on the breath. Today's class is about restoring and resetting the body. Let's take 2 more deep breaths in and fully out. You might even feel the belly touch the inner thighs. As you come up to an inhale here, you'll make your way into a hands and knees tabletop position at all fours. The hands right under shoulders, knees directly under the hips, flat back. Relax the shoulders back from the ears. Gently draw navel center up towards the spine. Good. Just kind of slouching down into the belly to lift the tailbone, look up to the sky with the eyes. Eyes look to the eyebrows. Just a sway back with the belly heavy towards the mat. And then as you exhale, start to lift the back up like a Halloween cat. The head comes down, the tailbone tucks down. Just noticing the space between the shoulder blades. As you breathe here. And then as you inhale, lower the belly, sway back, cow pose in yoga here. And then as you exhale, pull the back up to the sky, Halloween cat. And then inhale, lower the belly, look up, tailbone lifts. Exhale, tuck and round, cat pose. Inhaling cow. Exhaling cat, just kind of flowing at your own pace. There's really no perfect or right or wrong way to do a cat cow flow. Just let this feel good. if you can articulate each vertebrae, one separate from the next. As you flow between cat and cow. Imagining the spine is like an ocean wave. And a couple more sets of cat-cow flow. Set. And slowly setting the hips back over the heels. Set the hips over the heels. Good. Taking your head over heart, shoulders over hips. Place one hand on the chest, the other hand on the belly, and we'll practice some fancy yogic breathing. It's a basic breath technique. It's really pretty simple. Inhale, you'll fill up that bottom hand, the belly expanding. And then as you continue to inhale, the top hand on the chest lifts. And then as you exhale, you'll feel the chest fall, the hand on the top fall, and then the bottom hand falling. So inhale, belly expands, chest expands. And then as you exhale, first the chest falls, then the belly. So we're lifting, kind of like as we breathe in, it's filling up our lungs from the bottom to the top, just like you would fill up a glass of water. And then as you exhale, the air comes out from the top down. So that's the proper way to breathe. Most people, they did a research thing, study one time, they say like 70% of people don't breathe properly, just day to day. So as you breathe in, the belly expands and then the chest. And then as you breathe out, release air from the chest and then down into the belly. So the breath stays down in the belly and you're not breathing in and moving the shoulders. The shoulders are just staying right where they're resting. You don't have to move the shoulders for this type. Good. Just imagine you're just filling up a glass of water as you breathe in. The air is the water, and then pouring the water out top down. You notice that as you exhale, you're almost using your belly button to push any stale, stagnant air out at the bottom of the exhale. Inhale, belly expands, and then the chest expands. And as you exhale, the chest decompresses, and then the belly decompresses next. Belly breathing, yogic breathing. This is really good to help with internal strength, pelvic floor strength, having internal abdominal strength. Good. And we'll slowly release out from here. Walking the hands back forward. We'll find our first downward facing dog. So we spread out the fingers really wide. Tuck the toes. And then lift the hips up and back. Looking between the feet. Chest presses towards the thighs. And again, that belly breath. Inhale, the belly expands. As you exhale, contracting the belly, the chest. Nice. Press the left heel into the mat as you gently bend the right knee. And then switching. So the right heel presses into the mat, left knee bends. Go ahead and switch. Left heel presses down and straightens out, right knee bends. And go ahead and switch. Right heel presses and then the left knee bends. Just kind of bicycling the legs here, back and forth, pedaling the heels, alternating the heel press. Good. Go ahead and start to step and walk those feet all the way up to the hands at the top of your mat in a hanging forward fold. So the head hangs down, nose to knee. Knees are quite soft here as you let the shoulders and the arms relax. Good. Shaking the head out, yes and no. Letting the head feel like a coconut hanging on a tree, really heavy. That stretches the neck, middle back, shoulders. Good. Amazing. And a few more breaths here. Okay. Release the fingers back to the mat. I'm doing it already. Walk the hands over to the right. Just finding the stretch here as far to your right as feels good for your body, keeping the head heavy. And walking the hands through center over to the left. Head is heavy. And gently back to center. Good. Next pose we're finding is a halfway lift. So if you have a block, you can press your hands into a yoga block. If not, bring the hands to the shins or the thighs, elongating the spine, roll the shoulders away from the ears. See if you can bring the hips over the ankles. Long, flat back. Navel center draws up towards the spine. Nice. On the exhale, forward fold. And then inhale, circle sweep down, around, and up. Big reaching stretch overhead. As you connect the hands, you might touch my ceiling. Bring the hands together at heart center. Nice. Good. Releasing, forward fold. And then inhale back to that halfway lift. Flat back, fingers at the shins or mat or thighs. Either one that feels best for you. Good. Exhale, return to a forward fold. Soft knees, release the head down. And then on the inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Exhale, folding forward as you just continue to move with your breath. So inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. No, no, no. You can definitely keep soft knees. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, it took me a minute. So they actually say it's better to keep soft knees than to like lock the knees in these. You can do this really soft too if you'd like with the knees, like really exaggerated knee bend here, but that's good. Good. Last two sets. Good. Forward fold. And then inhale, reach hands back up overhead. Stretch, reach up. Maybe touch the ceiling in these low ceilings. Exhale, hands together at heart center. Take a breath. And we'll find our first warrior. So warrior one, right foot steps on back on the mat, lining up the heels. Your back foot can be as far or as close to the front foot as you'd like. It's reaching both hands to the sky, to the ceiling. Arms back. Just checking in with your rib cage here. It's easy to flare the hips, or excuse me, flare the ribs. So hug the rib cage in, keeping the fingers lifted. Helps to engage the core more. It's good for the back, which is good for the hips, which is good for the legs. It's good for everything. Take a few breaths. And opening up here. So left fingers reach forward, right fingers reach back. Warrior two. So adjusting that back foot to be parallel with the back short edge of the mat. The left knee bends to where it's tracking through the middle toe of the front foot. Perfect. Nice. Reach. You can check that back arm. Make sure it's parallel where you want it to be. And we'll find a reversed warrior. So the right hand goes down that back right leg. Left fingers lift up and then back. And slowly return to warrior two. Just really bending in that left knee, tracking it through the center toe. And then finding a side angle stretch, taking the right fingers overhead, left elbow onto the left thigh. Kind of supporting yourself with that left elbow. Good. Option to take the gaze to your left toes, chin over chest, or up at the right fingers. Good. Let's slowly bring the hands down, framing the left toes, pivot onto the ball of the right foot, sinking into the hips on a runner's lunge. You're brave to wear socks. I should have told you. If you want, you can take them off. Sometimes that helps grip on the mat a little bit better. But yeah, go ahead and just sink here as long as your knee is not tracking past the toe. An alternative is to bring that right knee to the mat. Long, flat back. I like to be up on tented fingers, but if your hands can reach the mat, that's good. Sinking into the hips. Nice. To come out from here, we'll slide that left foot out into a downward facing dog. And again, alternate the heel press to bicycle the legs. Lifting the tailbone high, chest presses towards the thighs. Good. Slowly shifting here into a plank. Flat back, long body, or a kneeling plank from the knees. Flat back, wherever you're at. And slowly bend at the elbows. Bring your body all the way down, untuck the toes. Engage the glutes to lift the head. Yeah. Tuck the toes, return to that downward dog. Good. From here, we'll set up for warrior one on the other side. So they'll look between the hands, right foot steps through. Bring that left heel down as you raise both fingers up to the sky. That back foot is a 45 degrees. Are you over it? Are you over it? Do you want to play? Looks good. And then opening up forward too. So the right fingers reach forward, the left fingers reach back on your mat. Just making sure that right knee tracks through the center of your right foot as best as you can. This may take practice. It's common for that knee to want to kind of like come in if you're not used to doing squats and whatnot. And reverse the warrior. Right hand up, left hand back, down the back, left leg. It's a little soft bend in the right knee. Good. And slowly returning back up to warrior two. Making your way into side angle stretch. Left fingers reach overhead, trying to stack the shoulders, the arms. Right elbow is resting on the right thigh. Gazing down at your toes, chin over sternum or the top fingers. You'll notice one side might feel different than the other. It's very normal. And slowly make your way all the way down into that low lunge, pivoting onto the ball of the left foot, hands framing the right toes. Sinking into the hips. Maybe that left knee comes down. Good. Staying here in lunge, just letting your body sink down into the hips. Takes time to stretch these big muscles in the legs. Just give yourself breaths. And press into the right, into both hands to slide the right leg out into downward facing dog. And again, shifting into a plank or a kneeling plank, flat back, long body. Lowering all the way down, bending the elbows, nice and slow, controlled movement. Engage the glutes, press into the hands, cobra, relax the shoulders down, elbows bent. Good. And we'll sink back into that child's pose, like where we started, toes together, knees out wide. Arms extend, fingers forward. Relaxing the heart towards the earth, the forehead resting on the mat. Slowly walking the hands over to the right side of the mat, taking the left hand on top of right to kind of stack that left hand on the right hand, feeling the left side stretch through the rib cage, the sides, the hips, the back. So you continue to still relax the chest down, head towards the mat, maybe even forehead on the mat. Couple more breaths into that left side, like you're a fish with gills. Breathing into side. Good. Walk the hands through center and then over to the left side of your yoga mat. The right hand stacks on top of left hand. Relaxing your head on the mat, the chest relaxes down, side stretch in the right side, rib cage. It's imagining like you have gills breathing into that right side. Good. Couple more breaths there in your right side. And walking the hands back to center. Nice. Slowly rise back up to hands and knees at all fours. Still making sure the hands are right under shoulders, knees directly under the hips. And go ahead and send the left hand overhead. Reaching the left hand high and thread the needle, lowering that left shoulder onto the mat. The side of the head rests on the mat. Right hand presses into the mat in front of the face. This feels like enough of a stretch. You can definitely stay here. If you'd like to add any other kinds of modifications, you can reach the right hand to the top of the yoga mat or taking the right hand to the low back. Breathe into the shoulder. And you can breathe directly into the left shoulder. Couple more breaths right here. You're fine. Good. Releasing any modifications. Bringing that right hand directly back in front of the face. And making your way to hands and knees. The other side. Do the other side. So, other side. Sending right hand up to the sky. Reach. Big twist. And then weave it through, right hand through between left hand, left knee. Just leaning weight into the shoulder. Perfect. Yeah. Right. The left hand can come in front of the face or reach overhead, or maybe the left hand finds the low back. Imagine your breath is a blue color and you're breathing blue into the shoulder, that right side. That breath, present moment. 3 more deep breaths right here. Pressing into the left hand. Slowly make your way back to hands and knees. Good. From here, we'll find a little bit of a back bend. So walking the hands forward into the elbows, extend both legs long out back. Sphinx pose. So the hands press onto the mat. Chest lifts between the arms, relax shoulders. Nice. From here, we'll come up into dolphin pose. So curl those toes, look between the hands, lift the hips, and kind of walk the feet in a few steps. It's like downward dog from the elbows. There you go. Nice. Head can hang here. Uh-oh. That's what I was afraid of. Good. Slowly release the knees down. And then return back into that Sphinx pose. So we're on the elbows again. Legs extended back. Just go ahead and look over the left shoulder. You feel a twist, stretch for a little back. And come back to center. Look over right shoulder, maybe looking back at the heels. And slowly return the gaze back to center. Nice. Looking down between the hands, tuck the toes. We'll return to dolphin. Lifting the hips. Downward dog only at the elbows. You can't claw my eyes out. That definitely hurts. Okay, from here, let's bring those hands to the mat. Walk the hands back to the feet, all the way back. Forward fold, hanging forward fold at the back of the mat. Nice. Find some balance. Sweeping arms up overhead, big reach stretch overhead, inhale. And exhale, hands together at heart center. Nice. Good. Let's lift the left knee here. Hands can be at the hips. You could use a wall, maybe prayer, a ceiling. So rotate the ankle. Good. Rotate the ankle the other way. And we'll find that tree pose. So taking the left heel to the right ankle, or what? Maybe up the leg, either below or above the knee. Just making sure. Yeah, you can use any wall. The door works good, whatever. So if you're using the wall, right hand, I would recommend against the wall. The foot finds the calf, maybe even above the knee and the inner thigh. You could use your hand and reach down and bring the foot in. Just try wherever you're at, try to keep that left knee turning open. Gaze is straight ahead. You find what they call a Drisky point in yoga. It's a visual focal point that you stare at to help with balance. Something to gaze, focus the attention on. If you're feeling really steady and you want to even practice even more, you can close both eyes and really feel challenged. Just find a few more breaths here, really lifting from the top of the head like a tree lifts to the sky. If you want, you could sway in the breeze like a willow tree or any tree that you're liking. Maybe palm tree, pine tree. So to come out, bring that left knee forward and then step down. Switch to the other side. So left hand would be against the wall if you're using the wall. Right heel. Well, let's bring the right knee forward first. Rotating the ankle. Just bringing that knee straight out front of the hip. Circling the ankle. Continue to breathe here, mindful. The posture, the shoulders, the core, the hips, and rotate the other way. Good. And then taking the right heel to the left ankle for kickstand, or moving the foot to the calf, or reaching down with that right hand and bringing the foot to the inner thigh. So the key in tree pose is to bring all the energy from the outside of your body towards the center of your body. So the right foot presses against the inner left thigh, the inner left thigh presses against the foot. So there's that dynamic tension. Feel all the energy. Focus on that Drisky point. Lifting from the top of the head. Deciding which variety of tree you are today. Maybe a crabapple tree. Maybe a maple. My dad's favorite tree, the wild sumac. It's kind of like it's the worst enemy of a tree. But you can be any tree. Just keep breathing, be strong, reach to the sky, feel rooted through the feet. All right, release. Bringing the knee forward and shake out the working leg. Kind of stepping into the feet a few times, shaking out the foot. Awesome. And we'll be done with balance work for now. Finding your way back to the top of your yoga mat. Good. Let's take a big circle sweep, arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive. Lead with the chest, forward fold. We'll set up for our pigeon. So step the left foot back and then the right foot for downward dog. And then reach the right foot up to the sky for a 3-leg downward dog. Right leg lifts. Good. Pigeon pose. We bend that right knee, pulling it forward towards the chest. Right knee comes forward, all the way forward to where the knee is behind that same side wrist. Left leg slides back. That was nothing. You're silly. Good. Got it. You can walk the hands kind of back. You're just fine. You're just asleep. I always like to walk those hands kind of back towards the hips a little bit to help elevate. Okay, what's the matter? Yanking hips, relax through the face. If the face is tight, it's harder to relax those big muscles in the thighs and the legs. Just relaxing the eyebrows. Yeah, almost done, Ariel. Look at this. If you'd like to go deeper into this, you could bring the elbows down to the mat. Sometimes that actually, I feel like, makes it a little bit less intense. Every body is different. Definitely give yourself lots of space, grace, compassion. It takes a long time to get tight muscles, so it takes a long time to kind of loosen them up. Take some time. And to come out, we'll slowly press into the hands, bringing them back on each side of the hip. To come out from here, press into the hands, tuck the left toes under, and slide the right foot out to downward dog. Nice. Let's take the left leg high to the sky, 3-leg dog. And then pull the left knee forward, pulling it up behind the left wrist, that same side wrist, left knee to left wrist, as much as you can. That left leg doesn't need to be straight, for sure. Right leg kind of walks back here too, or even towards the center of the mat. Sometimes makes it a bit more open in the hip. It's definitely normal for one side to feel a little more tight or open than the other. Relaxing the shoulders, big hip stretch here. And maybe the elbows come down. Steadying that breath. Really visualizing it going directly into the left hip. Breath could be the color blue or whatever color you wish. Visualize that blue color, whatever color in the hip. Just every inhale. Relaxing the face, the jaws, the teeth, the gums, the roof of the mouth. Just come out from this side, it'll be a little bit different. So we'll walk the hands in. Okay. Lifting the head, lean the hip, lean into that left hip. Right leg swings around into cross legs. There you go. Resting the hands on the knees, head over heart, shoulders over hips. Good. Let's add a gentle twist here. Taking right hand to left knee, left hand behind the back. Twisting to the left. Imagine there's a little string on the inhales pulling you up to the sky. And then as you exhale, think your core is like wringing out like a dish rag. If you'd like to go even deeper into the twist, take the gaze over the left shoulder. Think inhale, lift and lengthening through the spine. Exhale, wringing out through the core. One more time. Big breath in, lift. Exhale, twist. On the inhale, release back to center, hands resting in the knees and the lap. And we'll find the other side. Left hand to right knee, right hand about 6 inches behind the back. On the inhale, lift through the top of the head, finding that tall spine. Exhale, maybe looking over the right shoulder. Think inhale, lengthen. Exhale, wringing out through the core. In these twists, it's really challenging to breathe in properly. So we just breathe in the best we can and really exaggerate the exhale. One more time, breathing in nice and tall. Exhale, twist. And then inhale, comes back to center. Okay, good. Extend out both legs. Staff pose. Looks really simple and easy. It's good now that she's got it knocked over. Reach. And exhale, fold over the legs. Seated forward fold. That's yucky stuff. Yucky, yucky, yucky. Melting, rounding the back here, rounding the spine is definitely allowed in this pose. Gently roll all the way back up to sit tall. And moving into fish pose, so pointing the toes forward, we'll bring the hands behind the hips. If you can lower down to the elbows. Fish. Lay the head back, open through the heart. Lifting the chest while laying the head back. Feel the openness through the collarbones. Chest lifting. From here, look forward towards the toes, and then slide those elbows out to lay on your back. This is where we get those good leg stretches here. We'll pull the knees to the chest. And just give yourself a little rock side to side or circle the knees to massage the lower back, like where the kidneys would be. And finding happy baby pose. So the bottoms of the feet to the sky, holding onto your shins, ankles. So you can do a toe hold, yogi toe hold around the big toe, or even the outsides of the legs. Really bending those knees towards the armpits so the legs are wide. Relax those shoulders down. Tailbone relaxes towards the mat as much as you can, maybe even the tailbone touching the mat. If you're really flexible. Nice. Let's release the toe hold, sending both feet up to the sky. Just gently flex and point the toes and feet. Flex and point, flex, point, flex, point. It's really good to help with lymphatic drainage. All that lymph gets to drain down the legs. Pressing low back into the mat here. The feet might touch overhead. Good. Slowly bend the knees, placing the feet on the mat. Moving into bridge, we'll keep the feet about hip width distance, lifting and squeezing through the glutes, low back. And then exhale, lower down. So it's the bridge flow. Inhale, the hips lift, engaging the glutes, low back. Exhale, one vertebrae at a time, lowering back down. Nice and slow. Inhale, peeling up like you'd peel a sticker up off the mat. Exhale, one vertebra at a time, lowering back down. At your pace with breath. Two more sets here. Bent knees, pull both knees back into the chest. We'll find a supine spinal twist, aka the chiropractor stretch. So right leg extends forward, keep the left knee hugged into the chest, using the hands to hold that left knee in. Right leg is extended out long. Right foot on the mat. And then taking the right hand onto the left knee, guide that left knee over the body to the right. Left arm opens up to the left as you look over at the left hand. Think sinking every time you exhale. As you're sinking underwater. Two more sets. Breath, sinking exhales. To come out, take the gaze up as you hug the left knee into the chest. Right knee comes in as well. Let's rock a little bit here to reset the lower back, the hips. And then extend the left leg straight forward, right knee to the chest. All the same stretch on the other side. Using the left hand, guide the right knee over to the left. Right arm opens up to the right. I think you're on the wrong knee. Switch knees. There you go. Yes. And then take the knee towards that massage table. Not that knee, the bent knee. Yeah, that top one. Kind of letting it go over as much as you can. Your body will tell you where to stop. That right shoulder and left shoulder might not be both touching. Definitely the right knee does not have to touch the floor. Just find that sinking breath, and 1% at a time, you move into the twist a little bit deeper. His hand goes on that knee, and then that one towards Joel. Yes, yes, yes. There you go. You probably like that one. Okay. Couple more breaths. Sinking 1% more every exhale. And to come out, take the gaze up, pull both knees into the chest, give yourself a big hug, a big squeeze in, like a tight little ball. Really squeeze the face, hugging in really tight for 3, 2, and release the squeeze as you lay flat on your back, extending the feet out long, legs out long, arms to the sides. Arms kind of out like a snow angel, a little bit wider than 45 degrees. So you have space for the armpits to be open. Toes fall out to each side. And just go ahead and close down the eyes, not forcing the eyes closed, but just a relaxed, closed eyes. Finding relaxation through the forehead, jaws, the gums, the teeth. And a breath in and out. Sorry. Fixing the neck, the back of the head. Shoulders, the upper back, chest, the middle back. I'm going to place this eye pillow over your eyes, just over your eyes. You can relax your head. Take a deep breath in. Out. Relaxing the belly, stomach, lower abdomen. Lower back, the hips, pelvic floor, the glutes, thighs, knees, shins, calves, ankles, the feet, all relaxing. Every toe relaxes. Moving back up to the shoulders, relax the biceps, backs of the arms, triceps, elbows, forearms. Fingers, hands, backs of the hands. Then relaxing your entire upper body. So from the waist up is relaxed and relaxing more. Lower body from the waist down is relaxing. And then feeling the entire body heavy on the mat. Relaxing head to the feet. From the left side to the right side, the front side, back side, all relaxed. Heavy, weighted by gravity. And take 3 breaths together. Deep breath in here. Exhale it all out. And a deep breath in. And a full exhale. Last one, deepest breath of the day, really breathing in all the way to the very bottom of the lungs, to the pelvic floor. Exhale, big ah. To slowly come back. Just start to wiggle the fingers and the toes. Coming back to your evening. Maybe the eye pillow comes off. And then bending the knees, rolling to your side in a side laying position. Bent knees, the head, press into the hands, walking the hands in towards the legs. Side, walking the hands. Yep. And we'll make our way back to seated and cross legs. Feeling those sitting bones rounded on the mat. We'll finish our practice here with a big inhale, reaching stretch. Reach the fingers as wide as you can as you inhale, connecting the hands at the top. And exhale, bowing forward. We all say namaste. 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 How are you feeling?
Oh, good.
Good. Awesome.
Yeah, I like that.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
I am glad to hear. Good. Good.
Definitely stretched.
Yeah.
And relaxed. It's all at the same time it starts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, I figured if you like yoga with Adrienne, you'll like this because
Yeah.
I did a lot of her videos too. I still do sometimes. It's been a
Well,
little bit.
I don't know if I'm doing it right, and I get sometimes, if they go too fast, it's like a couple times there, I get completely lost. I'm on the wrong way,
Mm-hmm.
face the wrong direction, and I have to just start over again.
Yeah.
This is nice.
Yeah. Awesome. So maybe you'll be back next Wednesday.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Saturday also.
Yeah, Saturday. Yeah, Saturday morning at 9. That'd be good. That'd be good. I'd love to have you. We want to fill up our yoga studio. She used to do hair. That's why this is like kind of separate. There used to be a salon in here. Yeah. There's a bathroom if you ever need it right there. Probably heard Malachi in there. Right there, but yeah. I have changed maybe. Maybe. Yeah, I do. I think. I'm coming in. I need my wallet, sir. Ow.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yay.
I wish I could do it every night.
Yeah. I can see probably in the winter time doing more evenings for sure. You never know. I mean, if there's demand, if people show up, I used to have like 18 people in my night classes, but that was in February, January, everybody's New Year's resolution time. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's
Two.
what blocks my muscles up.
Oh man. There you go.
Static
Thank you.
cracks are horrible. Thank you.
Really?
Muscle reaction. Never had it.
It took me several years. And then once it set in, I went from having those cramps, ball
Yeah, I never
all the time.
experienced any of that.
Oh,
Thank
really?
goodness.
Oh,
Do you drink a lot of electrolytes? Does that matter? Yeah, you might need electrolytes. Like,
I mean, I have a couple days.
that's good. Uh-huh. Maybe it's like more magnesium or something, maybe. Magnesium. That one's a good one.
Bananas. I should eat bananas, but I don't.
Another good source of potassium is kiwi. Would you like those?
Oh, really?
Oh, kiwi.
No. But
We love kiwis.
Something else you might consider is like getting some Baja Gold and mineral salt.
Oh, yeah.
And water.
well,
It's been a while since I've heard of that one, but yeah. Well, I should do that one. I can tell when I don't drink, like this past week, I haven't been drinking my electrolytes. Like we were just running around playing all the bunch, and I notice I'm cramping just from not drinking my regular old coconut water.